put together.
He'd gladly get quartered for her.
Where's this Willie of yours?
Hiding in his shack, afraid of them lords. Squirrels guard him.
The prince stood right next to Saskia during the council. Did he have access to the wine cellar beforehand?
How should I know?
Why flap your mouth then?
The prince is a wealthy lord. Bribing a skivvy to poison the wine is nothing to him.
Just because someone can afford gold teeth doesn't mean they'll pull their healthy ones.
What's it really all about? Who's backing you?
We want justice.
We don't need no one backing us. We knows what to do.
How would you punish the prince?
If a lad counts hens wrong, he'll be flogged. What should we then do with a man poisoning others?
Kill him.
A land without a ruler is a nightmare.
We have a ruler, the Virgin of Eden.
It's not certain she'll live.
Then we'll choose another who'll manage. But he must be one of us lads. That way he'll understand us.
And all people is gonna be equal. Our way.
And the non-humans?
We have enough down on the fields. Let non-humans find a non-human land.
Away with them!
Yes.
Give us this harp. Enough of this charade.
Try to be reasonable, folks. Sit down and talk in peace.
We've talked enough. Come on, lads. Let's drag the prince from his hovel.
Vergen's not a cesspit for anyone to shit in. There are laws to abide, and Scalan Burden's job is to uphold them.
There's no law allowing a serf to threaten a king's scion. I, Silgrat, brother of Seltkirk, the greatest knight to walk Edirnian land, say so.
Does it matter who was born in a castle and who in a pigsty? Any fool can prejudge and condemn. It's easier to accuse than to prove guilt.
A peasant servant claims that Prince Stennis supposedly attempted to kill Saskia. Why would the prince do such a dastardly deed? Bear in mind how eminent is his lineage.
That's why. The mongrel covets the crown.
Do you even remember how valorous he was towards Saskia during the negotiations with Henselt?
Pretending to be with her, he was, sly fox. Taking the simple peasants in. But us lads ain't so dumb as you lords think.
See for yourselves how the commoners hate the prince, spitting venom like adders. They hatched a plot to dispose of him.
Saskia's servant said that...
Where is this servant, might I ask? If he's got something to say, why does he hide like a thief? The answer is simple. He's a fraud.
He's hiding to save his skin from you, whoresons. Squirrels have to guard him.
One last question. How could the prince poison Saskia? It's a known fact that servants taste wine from the barrels before the Virgin sips it.
A good point. We can't be sure if the prince poisoned the wine.
Stennis is blowing hot and cold. Everyone knows that.
You were supposed to prove his guilt, not insult him, yokel.
Tell us who else would do it. A peasant wanting to hurt the miss? Never. It's cause of her you noble dogs can't ignore us. A pig won't cut its own throat. A peasant's not foolish enough to raise his hand against his savior.
Perhaps it is no peasant's deed. However, that doesn't mean the prince is guilty, fool.
Answer me this. Was not Stennis' room next to Saskia's? Do not the wines come from his own lice-ridden cellar? Can he not enter the Virgin's kitchen at will? Yes. His serene dumbhead the prince can. Curses on his kin. Nobody in Bergen wants to kill Saskia. And even if they wanted, nobody but Stennis could do it.
Oh, Christ, I don't like this. I wanted to get to talk to the other guy. I was hoping to get to talk to... Maybe I should just reload. I wanted to get to talk to the servant. I'll reload in a moment after I see how this bubbles out. Sorry, I'm not losing track of what he said.
Those are just words. Too much guesswork and not enough evidence. You can't convict anyone based on that.
That's true.
Your Highness, This is dangerous.
I am not afraid. Fear is a commoner's trait, unfit for one with royal blood running in his veins.
Says the guy
What
who'd
do
been
you want,
hiding.
to judge me? Is a prince a common thief who steals a dozen eggs at the market? You stand before royal majesty, and you raise your hands against it. In this world there are crimes that can be forgiven, and crimes that, by any means, cannot. Just as a mother killing her own child, or a man slitting his own brother's throat cannot be forgiven. A crime against one anointed by the gods themselves also cannot be condoned. He who raises hand against divine right is not worthy to walk this world.
And what about he who poisons the Virgin of Eden?
Firstly, Saskia is alive, so no one can blame me for her death. Secondly, you have no proof that it was I who tried to murder her. And thirdly, I assure all gathered here, I won't rise above the law. However, only she, the Virgin of Eden, can judge me.
Can it? And if Saskia won't get well, who's gonna judge you?
I believe she can be cured. But if the gods decide otherwise, we'll summon a coven of the wise who can pass just sentence.
Those are words worthy of a true sovereign.
Pain in the ass.
I am the one you should look to for guidance. Let my deeds be the flame that lights up your darkness.
So you've forgotten how you tried to bribe me when I was at your house?
How about that, snout face?
This is slander.
There are no witnesses, Witcher.
The prince has a right to a fair trial, no matter if he's guilty or not. We can't deny him that. What will the peasants do if we hand them the prince? Will they hear him out? No. They'll hang him from the nearest tree, or tear him limb from limb. What will happen if we allow a lynching? What if people see that might makes right? Who'll guarantee they won't desire to avenge their wrongs, real and imagined? Who'll protect people whose only fault is noble birth from the exasperated mob? And where will it lead?
That went much better than I expected. Wait, the cutscene ain't over yet.
The peasants are furious,
They didn't dare mount a frontal attack.
but they haven't forgotten about Stennis, and won't. It'll be that way until Saskia regains consciousness,
She won't keep order by strength alone.
unless it's a great strength.
We need an authority figure, and royal blood.
5 courts go to waste in the Dwarven dungeon at the moment.
There's also Henselt.
Going into that haunted mist is madness. Stealing Stennis away would be easier.
No, anything involving Stennis will cause a riot.
I've had enough of the peasants and nobles barking. Saskia's the best leader I know, but she can't hope to defeat Henselt's army with this rabble, which is why I'm going to get reinforcements.
Where?
4 Scoia'tael units await in hiding to the east. Time to summon them.
You'll make it in time?
I must.
I like this guy. I'm carrying too much. I just got elven gauntlets. They increase my maximum will by 5. They give me 2 armor. They give me 5 reduction to damage from magic, 8 resistance to bleeding, and 8 to incineration. I will use them for the moment. I'll just like swap between the two of them. Okay, leveled up again. Let's get tough guy. I'll start trying to get these in a moment. Want to group finishers. I haven't done anything to deal with adrenaline yet. Don't have an adrenaline bar at all, actually. Might need to wait till maybe only get it if you get a bit of, you know, like there's adrenaline generation. Maybe you can only see the bar when you have adrenaline in it, so you can only see it post getting one of those upgrades that give you adrenaline generation, and post
I had a dream. Mining up at the face of the drive like in the old days.
when you actually have some right in the bar.
You were shite at working the pickaxe. Swung it like a woman.
I couldn't stand it down there. toil underground all your life, then a 3-day break before they bury you again, this time for good.
Remember when they bought that blind horse on the cheap to haul carts underground? What was its name?
That was a dumb idea. Baldy, Squirt, something like that.
Rudolph Ferdinand.
Exactly.
Ah, this is going terrible. Oh, so that wasn't Ferdinand, the name of the guy from World War One. It's artistic. Very, very artistic. The face
I
on
tried
Grant.
locating Triss, but the mist disrupts the megascope. There's a weak signal nearby, probably on the other side.
In the Kidweni camp?
You'll have to pass through the mist.
The mist is full of wraiths.
I'll help you. I'm continuously scanning the battlefield. I'll show you the way through. I'll find you when you enter the mist.
Farewell then.
We still need royal blood.
I know. Henselt.
We need his blood, not his death.
How many times do I have to tell you I'm not a kingslayer?
Artistic. Into the mist we go. Actually, I think I may want to stop soon, because
So, got it over. I'm on my way to
I think I might call quits in a bit because it's getting late. There's her medallion, harpy, armor. Okay, let us go deposit harpy and the other bit of gear, and then we can move on. We'll hold on to the herbalist gloves and the elven gloves. The herbalist gloves are, in my opinion, better. They don't offer
Another one. You let one
day.
be made, no time.
they don't offer as
can I
much. The herbalist gloves don't give as much armor, but they do give more magic reduction, while the elven gloves do give extra carry capacity and something else. There's a bit of a trade. Like the elven gloves do have higher armor but lower magic resistance. They do give extra carrying capacity, but they don't give the double herbalism stuff. There's a bit of a trade to it, but I'll keep the elven gloves around for the extra carrying capacity. So I'm just gonna get rid of that for the moment, and harpy. I may sell the Kwandi, well, the leather armor in a bit. And actually, let's go to you, and let's deposit all the court. Let us deposit you, 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 and you. You, you, you. We'll leave those. We'll just get rid of you. I also am going to do one last thing, and that is upgrade my weapons. I think a fire rune will be nice. So I think what I'm going to do is toss fire rune here. And 2 here. Why can't I put 2 fire runes on this? Oh, I must have been hovering over the armor. I'll talk to the guy up here. I think he's another sun rune. Or maybe I'll take the other rune. You know, I will take another sun rune. Give us more chance of incineration. And no, I prefer this. So now we've 16 resistance to incineration. This sword is 35 to 46. We have 30% chance of incineration, 8 to bleed, 8 to stun, and 20 to bleed.
Don't try anything.
Break on through to the other side. Let's go have a bit of fun, eh? And, you know, suicide into some mists. I'm just kind of starting to like Yorvis, to be honest. I really wonder what it'll be like to see the other camp. Maybe sometime in the future I'll do another playthrough. I'll use the same save from the first game, and I'll play through as the Benfall Roach. Maybe we'll do that. And I really should be stopping soon, but I want to keep going. Thank you, Phillip.
You stink.
What a witty retort there, big guy. Just making sure we have silver out. Cause it is. There you are. Get it? Well, this time we were actually one-shotting. Well, this time we are actually one-shotting these raids. They don't even need a flurry. There we go. Ooh, back in. That was rough. So much possible loot. Don't think there is any there, but it's annoying me all the same. It's only the Durnian knights that are attacking me. I'm wondering if I was on the... Hey up. If I had followed Roach, would I be getting attacked by the other ones? I got Pyromaniac because I set myself on fire. Let's go here. Go here. Go here. Still only got tier ability 1 for some reason. And we're true. Oh, that was quicker than I expected. Maybe it's just we get the short taste of it. Really, we're gone further. Yeah, that seems to be the case. Thank God, I was worried it's still gonna be the rope.
If Death Mold senses my presence...
How will I get back to Vergen?
I'll wait nearby. Hurry.
Who's Death Mold? Who the hell is Death Mold? Okay, an Orin and an order. By order of His Imperial Majesty, I hereby command the capture of the sorceress Triss Marigold, considered to be at large in the Upper Aedirn. The sorceress should be brought to me alive and in secret. Not a single hair is to fall from her head. Okay, let's save.